What we do here is go back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steam, the show that keeps you up to date with not only Alabama State football, but news and updates around the HBCU world as well. Well, he brought his punk ass back, so without further ado, here's your host, the one, the only, Jim Rathernot.
Don't mind Coach, he's just a hater. Hi guys, I'm back in the building. And I'm so happy that we finally got off the schneid as those Alabama State Hornets finally pick up their first win of the season. And oh man, we got a team loaded with freshmen. I'd specifically like two by the name of Cal Gray and the man Justin Chambers. Both of those guys are absolute monsters, and Cal Gray is just a beast on both sides of the ball. Meanwhile, our wide receivers are getting better, but they just drop too many passes. And then Bobby Newton has to get better as a passer. But he did pretty well in this game though. We have to step it up. On the defensive side of the ball, we have to stop giving up so many plays. And I wish that we would have a great run defense. We still don't have the linebackers or the defensive ends to stop the run. But I like where we're going with this football team, despite everybody being freshmen. Now, since we're going to be running the option so much, because we don't have a quarterback that can throw and pass, it's going to be a two-quarterback system. And I really like what Joseph Cooley is doing with this team so far. He has them fighting and he has them believing. What more can you ask for in a team full of freshmen? What a game that was last week, though, against Alcorn State. I hope that we can turn it up from here on out. Now, with that game being over, we go on to our bye week and then we play FAMU. Now, let's check out the rest of the HBCU World. Now, if you look at the scores, you see that we beat up on Alcorn and then Alabama A&M lost to Southern. Grambling. Oh, man, Prairie View won by 1 point. Wow, Grambling. And then look at this, down in Orlando, well in this case Tallahassee, Florida A&M beat Bethune-Cookman, and then Mississippi Valley squeaked by Texas Southern. Some interesting games over here at the MAC and the SWAC. Meanwhile in the Sun Belt, aka the MEAC, Hampton beat South Carolina State, Tennessee State beat Delaware State, Morgan State barely beat Howard, and then Georgia Tech beat North Carolina A&T. Not by much though. And finally, Central Florida beat Norfolk State 29-10. Now the players of the week are these people. There goes David Lawrence, the wide receiver, who ran all over us when we played them this past weekend, along with Matt Spencer, a true freshman that is an absolute beast. The man had 12 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. Meanwhile, over at the Sun Belt, aka the MEAC, you have Joseph Russell from South Carolina State and Justin Finnerty of Hampton winning MEAC Sun Belt Players of the Week. Great week for those two cats. Both of them balled out. And then look at this. Not HBCU related, but the Michigan Wolverines and the Wisconsin Badgers had a fight this past weekend up there at the Bakehouse in Ann Arbor. That's interesting. But anyway, join us next time as we get ready to take on FAMU. Thank you for watching. Go Hornets. I'm back.